Okay, hello, welcome back to this channel. Today I'll be inside Apple Vision Pro again, and we're gonna be talking about translate once again. I have book in front of me, recent German poetry. I found this book on the street, so I thought, okay, I'll pick it up, have a look. So the nice thing about this book is it's in two languages, German and English. So it's already have the translation of the German poetry. Now I have the iPad in front of me, and this one is real time. And if I go full immersive in my Vision Pro, everything will disappear, right? Except for my hands, and the book will disappear as well. But the iPad can still see the real world. Okay, now I'm pointing at the book. So, okay, so it's full immersive once again, and we can see the camera app looking into this book. But I really need the translate app. So, Siri, open translate. Oh man, it needs to be this iPad Siri. 1 second. So I need to switch to translate anyway, so I can talk more about it. So now it's currently showing the picture from. It's a static picture that we can take picture while reading, right? So okay, German poetry. I will go full. Okay, before I go full screen, I want to show you. Okay, it's got a bunch of poetry. I can pick the one, maybe that's this simple one. I'm just gonna put it here. So I already set it up, so it's translating from German to English. I could actually just, okay, I can see the German version. I don't understand German at all, the language. There's the English version, so I could compare the one from the iPad, from the translate app. I can actually take a screenshot. The nice thing about this app, we can see the translations, and which is actually over here. Maybe I should do it this way. If I tap on it, I can see the German.
Möglichkeiten, sich zu verirren, einfach auf den Sonntag drauftreten und Bohnenstroh einen guten Mann sein lassen.
That's the really nice thing about this translate app. We can hear the text in German, even though it's not like in the future. Probably the AI can read it like a poem. Like it sounds like a real poem, and you want, because you want to understand the poem. This is the English version.
Possibilities to get lost. Just step on Sunday and see a good man. To be.
Okay. Possibilities on getting lost. So let's go to the real world. Possibilities of getting lost. Simply tread on Sunday and don't worry about stupid. Maybe it means don't worry about being stupid. Wear asbestos suits. Simply agitate the scream to go for a walk. Insult the tram conductor by calling him God. Best become a diver. Always follow the VW color trend spread. So it's about being stupid and don't worry about getting lost. So okay, if I go full screen, I cannot see the iPad in front of me. I need to reveal slightly so I can tap on it. Just walk on the screen. If there's anything about um, the iPad and the iPhone becoming extra accessories for the Vision Pro, it's always about mounting the iPhone and the iPad. I set up a lot of things. I set up many ways to get this to work properly, but I always need something to make sure the iPhone and the iPad kind of mounted into my body or something, like on the forehead. If someone want to invent something, make a nice way to mount the iPhone and iPad. Otherwise, it has to be floating, and our hands are full, where we actually want to read the book. Ideally, we just hold the book, look at the book, and we can see the translation, of course, but it doesn't work that way yet. Possibility to get lost. Just step on Sunday, see a good. Maybe, yeah, best to wear. Just walk on the screams and tram dry for God. Tram dry, grumble. Best to become a diver. Yeah, okay, okay. Even if translation is not 100%.
Ohrlappen deiner Frauen über einen Knochen spritzen und den Lokus verrammeln, Tränensäcke aufschlüsseln und auslassen, alles in Butter.
Alles in Butter. Alles in Butter. Everything is hunky-dory.
Always after the VW colours go the earlobes of your women go over a bone squirt and the locus rameln trinen seek open and let out. Everything is hunky-dory.
Everything's hunky-dory. So it's kind of interesting in that way. We can ask ChatGPT if I go a little bit fun, a little bit clever, for example, using ChatGPT. Okay. Using ChatGPT, explain this poem. Using ChatGPT. Oh, okay. The iPhone version is better. Using ChatGPT, explain this poem. So really, okay, send it. It's really weird, right? But the iPad is the extension of my brain inside Apple Vision Pro. Okay, the poems play surreal, vivid imagery, blending everyday and unexpected elements. Here's the breakdown. Protection against the unknown. Yeah. Okay, screams to the tram driver. Express your emotions. VW individuality. Be individual and unique and hunky-dory. Despite the chaos, everything is ultimately fine or satisfactory. So ChatGPT indeed helps me to understand the poem. So yeah. So this kind of book is nice. If you are, I think language is one of human most interesting. Learning foreign language is one of the most interesting human capabilities because of course we are born with certain language understanding, assuming that everyone actually can read. Now if I'm reading like this with my Apple Vision Pro, do you notice it's kind of blurry? Okay, that's again one of the weird thing about the Apple Vision Pro. If I look at this using the camera, okay, and there you go. Now this is actually it because it's real time, and yeah, I don't like the scan documenting because I kind of want to see things in real life. It's sharper than if I look at it using the camera of the Vision Pro. It's really weird, but it's just the way it works. So I can get rid of this tripod. So we can look at other poem. Easy one. Oh, this book is totally broken now. When I was 11, my parents had brought me up wrongly. Kilroy took pains to explain when I was 11, Kilroy was the best friend I had. His house always open to me. Okay. I actually want the reading in German. Oh. Siri, open translate.
You'll need to unlock your iPad first.
Oh man, I need to. Okay. If I don't, I cannot see the iPad. Okay. Siri, turn on voice control. It's gonna be really weird. Tab 14. Okay, see? It's really cool, right? Now I can control the iPad without even looking at the iPad. Pretty advanced. So I will just tab 9. Okay. Tab 12. Tab 2. Okay. Tab 8. Tab more. Tab more. Tab 4.
When I was 1 liter, Kilroy was the best friend I had. His house was open to me. In his basement I heard jazz and Stravinsky and no sirens.
Tab 3.
Als ich 1,11 war Kilroy der beste Freund, den ich hatte. Sein Haus stand mir offen. In seinem Keller hörte ich Jazz und Stravinsky und keine Sirenen.
So that's basically, the way I want to read this thing. Anyhow, it's just an experiment. I could see clearly with the iPad display to me. This is like large. Looks like a large iPad. It doesn't need to be that large. You're still in this environment. I don't need to show my house. I just have this view. I could focus on. Okay, I couldn't focus on that guy one. Yeah, anyhow. This still got translated. This one's still in English. Okay. I'm kind of blind because I cannot see the book, but I can only see the book by using the iPad. Okay, how about this one? Galen. Okay. Tab 5. Tab 6. Tab 5. I cannot actually tap more, so Apple needs to fix that. I need to tap more. Tab 3.
Gelegentlich habe ich beschrieben gefunden, wie es ist, wenn etwas übrig bleibt, von einem Nelkenstrauß eine Nelke, von einem Gewehrschuss das Loch in der Schläfe, von einem Mächtigen ein toter Mann, von einem Nachtessen die Tagesordnung, von der Liebe ein Kind.
Occasionally I have described what it is like. Tab 5.
Occasionally, I have described what it is like when something remains from a carnation bouquet, a carnation, from a rifle shot the hole in the sleep, from a awful a dead man, from a dinner the agenda, from love a child.
So in a way, using this method, we can see the things from Germany into English. It's a poem, so we also maybe need to interpret the poem with the help of AI or just using our imaginations. But I'm just showing it to you how interesting the setup actually. Ideally, of course, we can just look at this, and then the Vision Pro will be smart enough to take picture of this in the high resolutions, and then so we can see the translation in real time. I'm pretty sure it's possible in a way that Apple's still holding it for Vision OS 3 next year, maybe. Translation is one thing. It's tricky. You don't always get 100% translations. But this kind of book is nice. Like I said, it's already have German and English translation. And the nice thing about Vision Pro, you are holding the book and yeah, like this. Skleppen die hinauf du Roots hinunter das in is nur not half-hypothesis. They tow you up, you slide down, that's a mere half-hypothesis. I don't know what that means exactly. How about these yachts? They sail over the slums, the war-torn countries, the area of starvation, wave bye-bye with their wings. Jachten. Sie govern die Slums, die Kriegsländer, die Gruppen, Machen, bye-bye, Flugen. So, language, tricky for human beings. The AI can just read it fluently. Human can learn, need to catch up with the AI. Eventually, the brain itself may be augmented with AI. So, yeah, we could always interpret poem, maybe even visualize the poem. Ask AI, what's this mean actually in Germany? What's the real meaning of this poem by the poet creator? So, it's an old book from the 70s. I found it on the street. It's got this black cover. So, like I said, it's interesting. I wish everyone can have access to Vision Pro at some point, and then can really, you know, get used to these capabilities. It's just insane. It's like amazing. You have computer. Your computer is really powerful. In fact, your smartphone is really powerful. But what you see with the vision and then with the AI as well, it's like almost like you have this tool to understand better about culture and different languages. Yeah, of course you can do it differently, like the old school way. You need to find a nice German friend to take you through things. You don't always can find a nice German friend, maybe, but the AI is always there. If the AI can understand German and things like that, and the Vision Pro things, supposedly, I really think with the Vision Pro, ideally everything is accessible. It's not always free, but accessible. Like if you don't have it, you can always have friends who actually have the things, and then you can share it. It's very. Everything needs to be ideal for the Vision Pro to work 100% for. I think for the human things. I don't know. You know, if someone say, "Oh, so everything's gonna be free now," like everything is gonna be shared. Yeah. Ideally, yes. Ideally, yes. You don't go to your friend and then, hey, can I read your books? Right? Can I? You have a really nice book, and your friend will normally say, okay, have a read. Have try the books. Sometimes they let you borrow the books, but some friends I know never return the books. So also, that kind of things. Okay. By the way, this book, recent German poetry. Recent German poetry. Yeah, one of this book. It's probably the one I'm reading right now. It's the old books. Really, I think if you want to be really nerdy, go to any library. In Australia, the libraries are really pretty great. Bring the Vision Pro to the library and then just spend all days reading the books. That will be one way to get really immerse yourself with the books and stuff. And you can read foreign books, not just in English or other language that you understand. If I really think that Australia is really, really good with libraries, and if visitors or tourists come to Australia, visit the library. The local library here is just pretty amazing. So that's my suggestion. But if you are a little bit of book nerds, but anyhow, yeah, Vision Pro, it's amazing. You can be totally immersed in this environment and reading books. Yeah, all these books not free, right? But if you have AI that could find you the books in local library, that's kind of free. This is why it's always like that. Most library will have like the digital version as well. So yeah, not everything free, but you can try to find a way to get it for kind of free. But it doesn't mean everything is free. You know, you can't just walk into bookstore and then using your Vision Pro and then reading books. They will ban you from doing that, I think, because what you read can be recorded as well. I don't know. It's just my thought of the day. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.